I just rather fly away. Fly away. Broken wings and all, fuck the fall. I just rather fly away. Fly away. No need to cry if I die today. I just rather fly away. Fly away. In this open cage, wonder why I stay. I just rather fly away. Fly away. At the crossroads with the right of way. I just rather fly away. Fly away. Broken wings and all, fuck the fall. I just rather fly away. Fly away. No need to cry if I die today. I just rather fly away. Fly away. In this open cage, wonder why I stay. I just rather fly away. Fly away. At the crossroads with the right of way.
Shit. Dog, you just heard another banging track from Joe Moff. You know what I'm saying?
That was
All
dope.
right now.
Oh yeah, go on
I knew you
SoundCloud.
were on that.
Go on SoundCloud, Joe Moff. You know what I'm saying? iTunes, Joe Moff, Madman, all that good shit. King of the Hill, holla at your boy. King of the North, my bad. I'm tripping.
I was like King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
I used to like that
That's why I
cartoon.
that's what my old crew. Hey, shout out to Chapel Hill. What's good? I was thinking about the hill. My bad. I ain't the king of the hill. No disrespect. I'm not the king of the hill. But yeah, it was good with y'all. How y'all doing? You know what
Cool
I'm saying?
Hunter.
Uh-huh.
This is your girl Egyptian.
All right.
Hey, this is the first lady.
Cousin Corn.
And then again,
Y'all favorite cousin
the
Cornbread back.
favorite.
Man,
Specially invited guest. I appreciate y'all for having me.
This man, they call him bread.
All right. So, the first lady posed a real interesting scenario I want her to share with everybody, or we
Please.
can share for her.
Okay. Do
Might as well
that.
let her share.
I think it would be good to see what cousin says.
Yeah, I want to hear.
He don't know what it is. It's a little bit of a surprise to her. So let's start there.
So the question posed in the group chat was, if you're getting to know a woman and start talking about sex and she sends you a picture or a video of her giving another man head, how would you take that? Do you take that as disrespect? Are you turned on by it? Like how do you feel about it?
She just wants. Go ahead.
It's gonna be a no from me, dog.
It's gonna be a no for you,
Get her giving another man head.
bro. But hold
Wow.
up, cause me and my
Wow.
man over here had a
Why?
definite difference of
Why you so
opinions.
thirsty that you gonna send a picture of you giving another man head?
Son.
How's it
You could
thirsty,
have had a what is that thing called?
A dildo.
I don't know what's it called.
Not a dildo. I'm talking about some fruit.
I know.
Listen,
What is it?
The grapefruit?
A banana.
A banana or something. I mean, that first of all,
Listen.
you're showing that you just want to fuck. It's just gonna be sexual,
Listen.
right?
Right.
To
I don't
me.
got no problem with that part. Hold
Right,
on.
that-
Yeah,
I
and
don't
that's
got
what
no
That
you're
might
gonna
be
have.
what
Yeah,
you're trying to
that's-
set the tone for.
Yeah, but then she's gonna want more.
dog. But listen, hold up, time out. First of all, like I told you outside, somebody's judgment it plays a part in should you deal with them further or not. And right there, if a youngin' I'm talking to that knows I got an inclination of interest in her, and she feel like it's a smart move to show me a video
that's
of her
dumb.
doing some fellatio stuff with
That's
another
dumb.
fella, Slim, I can't. No, check please. I ain't
dumb.
fucking with you no more. It's over. It's over.
Hold on. I thought
He
you said
said,
you disagree
"Check,
with me.
No. I agree with you.
Oh, okay.
I disagree with this guy. Me and this guy was giving. We
Oh,
was
what you
banging.
said?
We was banging because he felt like it wasn't nothing wrong with
It
it.
wouldn't make me stop talking to her because she sent me a video of her sucking another dude dick. She does it. It's like out of sight, out of mind. You think she ain't sucking him because you don't see it on the video?
It's
I
not
don't
about
see
that. It's about the judgment call, Hunter. It's about she thought it was a good move. So then you gotta
How would you
wonder,
look at
what are you
her?
thinking about? What is on your mind on the daily?
How
Now,
about, you know,
That
she's
make you think
free.
this is a good move.
She's sexually
The
liberal.
the question is,
See,
are you
you and
gonna
that
look at
sexual
her?
liberal shit, nigga.
The
Sexually
question
dangerous
is, are you
nigga.
gonna look at her for as a long-term relationship?
No way. It's
Or a
impossible.
long or a short term.
That's a flavor. What do
If
you
it's,
mean?
if it's
What do
early
you mean you
on,
don't
it's
know?
early on. I mean, I don't get it. Like if it's
Too early,
if it's a
too.
month into it, you ain't even thinking about that anyway.
Right.
But
But I'm
obviously-
trying to get some head though.
But
So
obviously,
I I agree with.
I'm just saying, and
I agree
within
with
a
that
month,
part.
within a
What
month,
part?
I might not be thinking about long term, but I might want some head.
Right, you might not.
You,
think
you
about
send me a
long-term,
video, you
but
like,
I don't need
damn.
to see it. Like,
That's
I don't
just
want
the
to see
wrong
it.
judgment.
It could be me.
Like you said, how is that any different than looking at a porno? Like you
Right,
watch
it's
a woman
Because of
give head on a
familiarity.
porno.
It's just like you don't want like Cornelius. I don't want to see. I don't want to see my girl.
But that's
Like
not
I got a
your
one
girl
dick
yet.
maximum.
It's a maximum, though. Yeah.
Any kind of
Okay.
multiple, any kind of
so
multiple
Respect, yeah.
sexual scenario that I'm involved in.
Right.
I'm the only one with
Has
a
to
real
be.
dick.
My man.
Like
My man. There you go.
In your
Respect.
world.
With
Respect.
with an organic
Yeah.
OEM dick.
Respect.
I'm the only one that got one of those.
Respect.
Organic.
Respect.
So-
Respect.
But so we can have as many vaginas in the room as we want. But within my 5 feet, I'm the only one
yes,
with an
and
attached
this-
dick.
But
We
the-
sound
In
like
this
right now.
radius,
In this range.
The crazy part is we sitting over this joint. We acting like this is a norm. That's the
No,
crazy part.
I've
I
had
don't think
dudes
This is a
ask
different
me.
generation.
That's
though.
what my whole
I've
point.
had dudes ask me to see video
No.
Sucking somebody else's
of
dick?
me with somebody else.
that's
Wait, man, come on,
That's-
Tia.
that. Well,
What
he
news
thinks
is
you're a
this?
jump off then,
They're weird.
because
Oh,
you
I
better
don't think
not
it
part
goes
your
to that
lips to
extent.
talk
You
to
can't-
me.
You said say it again.
You better not part your lips to talk to me after that.
Well,
That's just disgusting.
Duh.
Like I don't like nobody telling me or asking me to do shit. I'm gonna do it on my own.
hey, look, hold on.
If I
Time
want
out.
to send you some dick pics, then I'm gonna send you some dick pics.
Let me tell you.
But I would
hope
not
you ain't
do
sending
that.
no dick pics.
Yeah, it would be with
Let's
my
stop that.
You
dildo.
hope Edie ain't sitting in the
I'm
Let's stop
kind of
that.
penis.
want-
I'm gonna tell you right now. I got my heart broke one
I
time.
used to
This
have
youngin-
one in my closet.
This. Oh, that's
Go
a
ahead,
whole
I'm
nother
sorry.
story right there, dog. Look. I got my heart broke one time by this youngin, and I remember that I had a weak moment because she had cheated on me, right? And I was like, well, goddamn, bitch, was he better than me? And that bitch was like, well, how about I give him y'all number and y'all can compare notes. And that broke me, my nigga. I was like, oh, we got
Compare
notes to compare.
notes.
Being a smart ass.
But my whole point is that right there, just the imagination that she was right. Like me and this nigga can compare notes on this bitch. It made me sick, my nigga.
But why would you see? I posted a video from Passport Cuddy the other day
That
that
thick
I
neck
need to know
joint.
why guys
why
ask
do niggas
that.
ask
You for a
who's
dick.
better?
That's the
That's a
question.
weak moment. That's a weak moment. That's a weak moment. You're not supposed to.
Don't
As a
have
real
a
man, you're not
relationship
supposed to.
because that
I was
is-
a boy.
Hold
Y'all
on,
really
a
don't
man
want
that
that?
asks
Nah, we
that
don't.
is insecure.
No, we don't.
Right.
He's
I think that's what
insecure.
that
I
speaks
agree.
towards.
So I
So
agree.
I'm gonna block that insecurity because you're not coming in my life. Because all he gonna do is what every time you leave the house, where like you go?
You know y'all women don't be blocking that shit. Y'all destroy
I'm-
those
no,
niggas. I'll be like,
see, I
how
know
about
the
you
signs.
call
I
Terrence
get what
then?
you
He be
say.
like,
I know the
oh,
signs.
this nigga's name is Terrence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done gave a nigga a name and shit. I just thought he was that nigga. The other nigga.
Don't ever ask somebody.
I don't think-
woman
Or how many
That's
partners
so-
she's
who
had?
fucks better. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you don't.
You
I
fucking
asked
now.
that.
But see, that's the thing I
Right.
tell dudes. Don't ask no questions you don't want to know the answer to. Because those answers will destroy you.
I also think that you shouldn't
destroy
ask
you.
questions you can't confirm the answer to. You wasn't there when she was with them dudes, no different than she wasn't there when you was with whoever you was with.
Right.
Why you even asking about stuff you can't find the real answer?
But this is
to?
what I'm saying. Brothers was
That's how
asking
you know it
questions
comes
with
from a lack.
But hold up, brothers was asking these weirdo, weak questions and shit without the advent of the fucking phone. Now all of a sudden you got the phone. Shorty's just showing Dog, come on now. Questions are going to be asked. You can't show me something like that and expect me not to ask any questions. If you show me a picture of you having any kind of sexual intercourse with any kind of guy, you have to understand questions are going to be asked now. Like, oh, so you do this all the time, huh? You show
But
niggas
how
this
would
shit
you
all
know
the
if
time.
she did or if she didn't?
No, you were saying she talked. Yeah, was talking, and she said sex came up, right?
Talk about sex.
And Shorty felt like it was a good move to show the guy that she was about her the shit she was talking about. But my thing is, in this day and age with the Me Too movements, with the women out here with they hustling them traps now. I'm telling brothers, dog, don't even fall for that, bro. Like if a youngest mind already show you that joint ain't working right, and that, cause I'm telling you right now, youngin doing that, her mind ain't working right. I don't give a fuck what y'all say.
And that's where me and you disagree at,
Yeah.
because you gotta give me something that says her mind ain't working right because of
Now,
her
okay.
sending some,
If
you know,
we
a
talking,
video like that.
if we
adults,
let me
dog.
tell you like this. If we
I don't
talking,
think it
if
is.
we talking, and the only thing we talking for is sex.
That's
That,
all it's gonna be.
that makes sense. But what I'm saying is, if we talking and sex comes up, That's a different thing. If we talking and then sex comes up, because sex is gonna happen. So if it comes up and now you feel like this is a good move, Slim, I gotta question your logic. Your logic is
that
questionable.
don't make sense.
Now, if the whole move is we talking about sex, we ain't talking about nothing. I don't know about your past, present, or future. All right, show me
It's a
everything. I don't
sexual
give a fuck. It don't
relationship.
mean nothing to me. But if we on a date and we talk about sex,
They wasn't on a date. They was texting. They was They was getting to know. They exchanged numbers.
that's a way to get. That's a hell of a way to get to know a motherfucker. I tell you that right
They've
now.
been talking for I think a few weeks, and sex came up. He asked how her head game was. She sent the video.
Wow.
I'm just saying it's 2018.
That's what's fucked up about the world.
Hold on.
You said
I
what?
mean, I
think
would
I
do
think
it,
I
but I
missed.
don't think it's
I think
that
I
big
missed
of
that initial part. If so, if she
He didn't request
he
the
requested-
video. He asked how good, like how did she
And she
think
sent
her
this
head
motherfucker
was,
some
and
real
she
live.
sent the video.
I guess I still wouldn't want that. I mean, I wouldn't want that. Shit.
But you
No,
know
you
what?
wouldn't.
But
You
the
not.
thing
That's
about
not
it
wife
is,
But
I'm
if it
material.
look good, you would want it. If she bopping off like she's some superhead type shit, you'd be like, oh, all right, what's up?
I don't know. That shit
Yes.
might flash back in my mind.
Thank you.
I don't want.
Right.
I don't
Now,
want to
who
picture
was that
shit.
nigga?
Oh, what if she's showing you the dick that burnt her though? She's showing you the footage of the dick that burnt her.
Now he done added
How
a whole.
Nah, I'm just
That's
saying,
the whole
dog. You
thing.
gotta think about shit like that, dog. She ain't thinking about your safety doing some shit like that.
I hope
You're going out of context and becoming irrational right here, man. That's
Nah,
what
but see,
you're doing.
this is the thing. But see, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. And how you gonna say 2018 stuff like that should be a norm, but 2018 the dangers of stuff can't happen,
Yeah.
nigga.
Ain't nobody said
But
they
that
can't
was-
happen.
that
No,
wasn't a part
but what
of
I'm saying is the
question.
dangerous. No, but what I'm saying is dangerous consequences happen to the most safest people out here. So what I'm saying is, if a motherfucker's out here being
Thank you.
reckless, nigga,
Yeah.
I can only expect the worst, and I can only expect that this is going to be a fucking crash and burn,
It
bruh.
is.
But her
Yeah.
giving
I'm just
head-
saying I
her
don't
having
deem that
given
as
head on
reckless in the
video
first
ain't
place.
necessarily
I don't think that's reckless.
You would still
Showing me that.
You would still fuck a porno bitch.
A lot of guys don't even like
Right, like
Well,
listen how
but see,
simple
I
the
You
think-
logic
just
is.
said that. You said I would. You said I would, though. I didn't say I
But that's
would.
different though.
You
If
said
it's
I
a
would. You didn't even
professional
ask me.
porn joint is different.
Did you ask me?
Do I
He
need
said
to?
you said I
You
would.
should. You shouldn't
Okay.
assume
You
shit.
wouldn't fuck your favorite porn star.
I would fuck her.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but ask first.
Who is your
I ain't
favorite?
need that.
Who's your favorite porn star?
Those-
How about that?
Oh, hold on, no. Okay, I got a couple though. You want me?
Let's hear it.
Ava Devine comes to mind. Cherokee, Pinky. You got Ariella Pharrell. Shit. You got Austin Taylor.
I forgot about Austin Taylor.
Yeah, you can't forget about Austin Taylor. You got oh man, so many. Darlene, the Latin joint Darlene. Oh my god.
He has
The
a
Latin joint
collection, but
Darlene.
he knows
Yes, the Latin
all
joint
of them.
I know who
Darlene.
that is.
Oh man, it's an Asian joint called Kimiko.
Oh, I got her in the bookmarks. I got her
Kimiko?
in my bookmarks.
You got Kimiko?
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
Kimiko is a MILF joint, gets it in.
Gotta
I'm
have
trying
it.
to tell you. And I always had this fantasy of mine, like growing up, like I would be a porn star, and then I would do interracial porn, and then my porn's name would be like Come Again. Like my no shit, not for real. No. The first name would
Stop
be
making
Come
me laugh
Come.
so loud.
The
Turn
last
my
name be
mic
Again.
down, please.
But you say it again, it'd be like
Come
Come Again, and I would make them say it while we doing it, and they'd be like Come Again.
I believe you.
That was, the funniest, that was the best answer ever.
My
was
nigga,
the funniest shit ever.
I ain't making that up, nigga. That was a
was
lifelong
Come
dream of mine. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my God.
Hey son, real shit. I ain't had no
That's
job.
original.
I ain't had no
Hey, I
job
never
at one
heard
time.
that
And in the paper, I was looking in the paper, and they was talking about you. It was this little ad and joint talking about a chauffeur joint talking about, but they chauffeur porn stars from the airport to the little, I guess, little porn sets that they be fucking and shit. So I called them niggas up like, hey yo, what's up? I got a driver's license. Like, what's up? I want that job. I'm good for the job. Sign me up, coach. You know what I'm saying? Put me in the game. So motherfucker told me, he was like, yeah, it's a membership, but you gotta pay $700 first. I was like,
Oh, you gotta pay $700 to drive them?
you gotta pay $700 to go through the whole process.
Yeah,
that you
so
supposed to get it all.
that's the
Then you supposed to get it all
HIV
back.
test,
But I
the
was like,
chlamydia,
that shit was a hustle.
gonorrhea test.
Nah, nigga, that was a hustle. They was trying to get my $700 and go.
It's a lot to
Hold on,
get
what you
those.
know?
I was just trying to drive the
You
bitches, not
supposed
fuck
to
them.
check-
You been running porn hoes?
No. First of all,
she just gave
hold
you
on.
a-
First of
She
all,
did though.
First
You
of
did
all,
run down like
I
you was a
get-
madam though.
Yeah.
And
You get
this
an
is how you
itemized
know because
deduction.
you care about yourself.
Okay.
I get complete physicals Okay?
How often?
And I don't care how long I'm with one man.
Oh, shit.
I still get a complete physical
Oh, not a
to
complete
make sure my
physical.
shit is right.
No, but you
So-
were listening off stuff.
yeah, and that's exactly what it's gonna cost. Cause when they gave me a fucking bill,
Woo.
when I went to go and get my test done,
Woo.
they charged me $170 for an AIDS test.
Real niggas don't get tests. They just make sure they don't cough.
Yeah, they tried. I just need some Robitussin. Not me. I need to know what the
Real
fuck is
niggas
going
ain't
on.
getting tests. They
She
just
ain't
like,
say shit.
I ain't
ain't
coughing
good.
like a minute.
Go get tested for everything.
Please go get
Dog.
tested for
4
everything.
times a year.
Hey, listen.
But
hey,
that
listen.
was with
Four times-
insurance,
four times is real.
175.
Go quarterly.
Hey, look, but I got
like
tested.
that.
I had a blood test like a couple months ago, and I was nervous in the motherfucker. I ain't even gonna lie to you, my nigga. I was like,
You had a
dog.
blood
His
test?
Yeah,
life
I ain't gonna lie, cause I ain't
shot
had one in a
front of
minute,
him.
dog. So I was like, nigga, you just never know,
The worst
dog.
time, that's the worst
Bruh.
waiting period of your life.
But when I got that joint said, "Yo, you're great," I was like, yeah. I did a Tiger Woods. I'm like, yeah.
That's a
nigga.
different kind of stress right there, though.
Yes.
And then you promised God that you wouldn't do it again,
Yes, I was-
and you did it again.
I'm never going to
You're
be
a
responsible.
lie. Lord, I promise
waiting
I'll
3
never do
times
it
the
again.
next time.
I don't
Yeah,
even know why I
dog.
messed with Brenda. That
But see, you know what? I'm one of those dudes. If you know me, right? I'm like a mini hypochondriac, right? So back in the day, but I'm a freak too. So back in the day, I used to get it in with shorties, but that little 5-day window after I used to bang them, I used to be looking at my dick, studying that joint, like, hold on, okay, every day, and like every hour, like, yeah, no spots, no bumps, no lumps, no pink,
dry
no,
skin?
no
What about
spots,
that?
yeah, no bullshit, nigga. Like,
What about to happen?
I'm making sure my nigga healthy. You feel me? Like I be a hypochondriac that first week. I know I ain't the only one, bruh.
That's true. So.
Thank
It's
you,
so
bruh.
true.
Thank
No,
you,
it's
bruh.
true.
That first week, you be like, hold
It's
up.
true.
Knowing damn well it could come up a month later, anyway, but that first
But,
week, you be like,
yeah.
hold up, nigga. You
Yeah,
straight? You
yeah,
straight? All
yeah,
right,
I
bet.
mean,
So
it's-
back to that girl that just randomly showed a picture of her sucking somebody's penis.
She's dangerous.
I
It was a
can't
video.
deal with her.
Video. Was it a
Right.
video,
Right. Right.
I'm
Yeah,
just
a
saying,
video,
like,
I'm
I don't
sorry.
think it's far-fetched or crazy or outlandish or wild for something to play like that.
You
That
would wife
seems
a joint like
normal.
that, though. I could see
He-
you wifing a
he
joint.
would,
He would wife a
because
joint
he's
like
the,
that. He would marry a
what
joint
is
like
that
that, though.
word?
I just don't see how that disqualifies.
He
her
would
from
come.
having-
He would tell that story though.
Is that the word?
He would tell that story in group settings though.
Exhibitionist.
You would
You're
tell
an
that story in group
exhibitionist.
settings though, Hunter.
because she sent me a video like that.
No, I said that's what you are, right? An exhibitionist.
Hunter be like, the first time we met, I tell you, man, I knew it was love when I saw that video of her sucking that guy off. I knew it was love.
That's what
Like,
he
you
gonna
know
say.
That's what he said. I knew it was love because she cuffed that nigga's balls like this, man. I
Damn.
said, oh my God,
And it
that's love. I'm like, my man Hunter, bro.
Hey,
Hunter's a different kind of guy.
telling you, I mean, I just don't. And like I said, I think in this day and age, where the climate is amongst the dating pool, certain age demographics, I'm telling you, shit like that happens all the time.
But see-
You don't see the difference between Superhead showing herself giving head and all the little niggas and grown
Superhead
men.
married?
We ain't talking about marriage.
No. We talking about bitches that's being okay, I'll put it like this. Let's
So hold on,
simplify.
All right, so let me flip it.
Bitches ain't being taken
serious. Have
You're
you
not
ever-
being taken serious sending me a video you doing
Hold on,
fellatio
hold on,
with
hold on.
another
So I gotta
guy.
ask the fella something
You're a
real quick.
fucking
Let me
joke.
ask the fella something.
I'm gonna treat you like a
Cornbread
joke. Gaggers.
Have you ever got some ass off a dick pic?
How you said what?
I've actually never sent an unsolicited dick pic.
I ain't say if it was
Nah, I
solicited or
sent
not,
dick
but
pics. Oh
it's
yeah, I got
it's-
I got successful action off dick
I-
pics.
So what's like? How is it a problem?
Bro, what are you talking about? That's not even the same thing.
But what I'm-
That's not even involving nobody else. It's just me. What are you talking about? I'm showing her just me. It's not me and a chick on top of me ride me. What are
I'm
you
just
talking
saying-
about?
Or even if you sent the same type of video, you know what I'm saying, and it worked in your favor.
I just
like,
don't see it. I don't see it working on my face.
But that's personal then.
I was just using
my
it-
dick.
Right. Tell her E. Right. E. Tell her right. That's
I wouldn't
right.
send me
That's
fucking
personal.
I'm
shit like
snitching.
that.
If I got videos of me and another younger, that's supposed to be me and that younger.
Me,
Nobody
yeah,
else supposed to
you
be
don't
seeing that
wanna
shit.
have
You
no
feel me?
mind.
That shit, and then even at that point, you probably promised the other junk you wasn't never gonna show the
That's
video
an
to nobody
assumption.
anyway. I'm just saying. But I would
she could be
never-
with the shit too.
She might be, but she gonna have to ask me explicitly. I need that shit. in
Let it be
writing.
known. Tell her let it be known.
Yeah, I need
Got
that shit. in
notarize
writing.
Let
a
it be
letter
known.
and shit.
Yeah,
Real
I
shit.
need that shit certified return receipt.
But
I don't- yeah, go ahead.
I'm about to say what happens though. I believe social media is the fault for all this shit. For why all
part of it.
Yeah, because social media now
It's
it's like
access to it.
Yeah, and that's the whole problem
That's all
now.
it is.
It's like now all of a sudden I could be whatever I want through this social media. So I'm gonna show you whatever I want. But the thing about it is it takes us from reality of understanding that okay, I can show you whatever I want, but your reaction is something I can't control. I can't
Right.
control how you're going to perceive what I'm showing you. You know what I'm saying? And these women out here, I be always questioning women out here that be showing their ass. And I spoke about it before all the time, showing your ass, and then all of a sudden one day you got a post to say men ain't shit. All y'all want is sex, and you be like, bitch, all you showing is ass, bitch. I supposed to want sex from you. I'm
just had a thong
committed
and
to
a
double
kitty cat
tapping
on
your
your back.
ass. What are you talking about?
Me and Egypt talked about that last week. Actually, I got a friend like that. She posts a lot of traps.
Traps.
Okay.
She's like the trap queen.
Okay.
And there's
Trap
nothing
queen.
wrong with it.
Okay.
I support all trapping.
Okay, I would like to support her too. You want to throw an ad out there?
All
I
trapping.
support all
trapping.
like any chick that's fine. Trap your life away.
Wow,
If it-
trap your life
if
away,
it
though?
makes you feel good and it makes your viewers feel good, why not?
Okay.
So, but don't deny it. Or
Right,
don't,
right,
don't,
right, right.
don't be inconsistent. If you gonna trap, you're gonna expect the motherfuckers the motherfuckers who like trap shit.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
gonna say some dumbass trap shit to you.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised, motherfucker.
Be built for it. Be built for it. You know what I'm
Be
saying?
ready for it.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, that ass fat. Don't get mad when I say that. Or don't get mad when somebody come up in there and be like, how much?
And those the women I can respect though. The women that be the ones out there that be living that life and they honest about it. Don't live that life, but yet you want everything that comes with a square life. You know what I'm saying? You out there trapping with that pussy, but now you want a nigga to open the car doors for you.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You ain't trapping. You better hop in that
You
car.
need to make a second page.
Fuck your second page, bitch. If I saw that one, hey yo, that's gonna be a rapper's name out there though. Y'all just called it right here.
Young
Two page.
Two
Have
Have you and your kids on one page.
You gotta have
Trap queen on the
Hey,
other
but youngers
page.
be doing that though. Youngers be doing that though. I be following both them joints too.
Follow both of them.
I ain't shit. I follow both them joints.
And the
Mike
family.
Son's on honor.
Yeah, I be like, look at you with your family
She
and
said the
shit.
girls
I
got
thought you
cookies
ain't
on
like
one
to see the
page.
families. You just wanted to see the ass.
No, but like I say, if I see all one page of all ass and then I see another page of your family, I respect it. I say, okay, double tap that. But don't mix them both. Don't confuse me. Don't confuse me
Mixed
because
emotions.
I'm
so
scared.
guilty.
I think you should mix them.
You think that you should mix
I
them?
think so
Show
too.
your
I do
versatility.
too.
I mean, you is who you
First,
is.
Be yourself.
But it makes it fucks up
you
my
got-
continuity though. Sometimes
I don't see
wake
how
up-
why she can have the duality
how
of.
you interpret it.
That's like saying porn stars can have kids. Like if they
Oh,
real
they do.
people.
Oh man, man, that's a whole different conversation.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
don't
It's
look
like,
like
is that
they have
real?
them.
Yeah, they got kids.
No, because Maserati, one of my favorite
pregnant
porn
now.
stars. She just had, she
Yeah.
pregnant now, and I be
pregnant.
thinking like, wow, bro,
Oh,
like,
Maserati, the one with
Ma-
the big old hooters.
oh yeah,
Man.
yeah, Jamaica,
I
Jamaica.
started saying hooters recently, like the Caucasian. You know.
Hooters.
Oh man, don't,
Oh, yeah.
you want to
Hooters
be like
is
them?
Knockers.
You want to be like them?
Yeah, man.
No, I'm not going
I mean,
to be
did I
like
say
them. I just like that
Jamaica?
term.
I was fucking with you and shit.
It sounds funny.
But nah, but yeah, but I couldn't. But see,
Hated
niggas.
those kind of names when I had
Somebody
them
called you
names.
little hooters?
I hated that.
Little
shit.
Hooters?
I got rid of them things so fast.
Save all the tatas
What?
out there, man. Stop wrestling
Hey,
that.
Yeah.
stop cutting off your boobs.
Yeah, lady, stop it.
Stop
Work
that
your
shit.
backside.
I'm
Work
an
your core.
advocate. Do it.
Just get in the
Oh
gym,
my
man.
God.
Stop that
Hey,
bullshit.
Hey,
Cut that shit off.
Cut your stomach off.
Stop
Don't
the
cut your
self-hate.
titties.
Stop the self-hate. Okay, we preaching self-love in Crown 360.
You
Okay,
self-love yourself.
For real, we
and
want-
have little or titties.
if you gonna do
No, you
anything,
can't.
advance it.
No, you
Don't
can't.
take
Word of the
away.
day, littler.
No, you can't.
I can't take on my boob.
Youngest be out this joint working. This kill me about youngest. You cut your body up. You do everything. Now all of a sudden, now you in the gym. Why the fuck you went in the gym before you start cutting yourself up?
Hey, they
Because
used to
Cutting-
sell that flat tummy tea. That's what I'm
being
about to start.
having
I'm
big
gonna get
titties
lipo like
and
Kanye
going
and
to
flat
the
tummy.
gym does not get rid of your
Then
titties.
you look like DeMarcus Cousins. You get a motherfucker. You get a goddamn liposuction. This nigga
You
look just
look
like
that
Boogie
dude
out
from
this
the,
bitch. You look like-
Subway
They say
sandwich.
that's my twins.
Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, you look just
If
like
I was
Boogie.
16. I take the money.
So we gonna get a ring this year, ain't we, Boogie?
Yeah, we gonna do it.
That shit
Golden
wild.
State gonna win it.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, that LeBron gonna try to do his thing, but you know what I'm saying.
I don't think Golden State. I mean, they're the favorite. I like parity though, so I'm gonna throw Boston out there.
I'm rooting
Saying
for
that Boston
LeBron
healthy.
strong though. I'm like I'm new
think the
fan
Lakers-
LeBron fan.
Wait,
Come
how
out
did
the
y'all
East.
get into
Boston to come out
sports?
the
I know, ladies. My bad. That's what guys do.
So weird.
That's what guys do.
Shut up.
That's what
Cornbread
guys
dude.
do.
My
Is
bad.
that
get into the
titty
sports and shit.
cheerleaders? They was thinking about
Hey,
Now you giving
cheerleaders.
head on video
That's how
with titties.
simple, but see, that's why I tell women all the time.
I got
For the reason why women don't run the world, that's y'all fault. Cause men are so simple.
Yeah, you
We
guys
simple this
are.
motherfucker. You see how we just got on sports, nigga? We just,
Women don't run the world.
oh, y'all don't run shit, nigga. Y'all don't run a motherfucking
Oh, my
thing.
God.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
let
hold on,
me
time.
too
You know what? Let me
women
tell you
hear
out.
that.
Let me tell you. You know what? You right. I'm wrong. Y'all run them lame ass niggas that let y'all run them.
No,
That's what
we
y'all run. You know what I'm
We
saying?
run the world.
Who
not
told you that?
niggas.
Beyonce?
No
Beyonce
way.
told you that? Beyonce told you
Run
that.
the
Don't let the
world.
beehive fuck your
Everybody
whole.
play that on the coast.
Don't let the beehive fuck your whole perspective up. Y'all ain't running shit. That's why y'all got that Me Too movement and everything. Y'all ain't running shit. Y'all trying to gangbang with that pussy now. That ain't right.
That's why we have the Me Too movement, because niggas are trying to take over. what
They're
we-
trying.
Niggas been took over. What you talking
When?
about?
How
Trust
the
me.
way?
But it ain't my world. It's a white man world. It ain't my world. So don't let me fool you. You know what I'm saying? It's a white man world. We just living in that
Y'all
shit.
think it's the women run the world, and Joe say hell no.
Hell nah, bro.
I think
Those
we
are
are.
white
I
men
think
run
we're
the world.
capable to.
They're
run the
unstable
world.
creatures,
And
bro.
it has been. I mean, the working society, I guess corporate society has tried not to let women run the world because
Fuck corporate.
they feel that. I mean, that's where a lot of issues, where it comes to women in power, don't have the opportunity to be empowered.
I
So,
believe that they should be getting paid
it's a
equal
struggle.
pay. Yeah,
It
women
is
should
a
be getting
struggle.
paid equal pay and all that shit. My beef with women, if I had to have a beef, is that
Always.
you know what I'm saying? I don't believe women understand how easily.
Okay.
I don't believe that women understand how easily they devalue the men that are strong men are out here. I don't think they understand. They focus so much on the bad that they don't understand that they devalue the good guys when they come across them. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of women that could, if they honest, if they call the show, they tell you a lot of women fucked up on some good guys just as much as good guys fucked up on good girls, dog. But
Yeah.
but women don't talk about that shit because women don't really, as a culture, don't speak on accountability. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is I'm always gonna be that contrarian, always be like, nah, cause I know I grew up with women, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a connoisseur of women. I know women. They're beautiful.
Connoisseur.
They're beautiful, my nigga, but they're dangerous, my nigga. They think dangerously, nigga. They can get you
Not
killed.
all females
They can
think
most of
dangerously.
90%.
Connoisseur. What is it?
Connoisseur.
Can we
want me
define
break-
that for the
you want me
audience
break down?
tonight?
You want me to give you some definition, my nigga?
The
That-
connoisseur
Wait, are you on the
is-
connoisseur level?
Oh, well, I'm not gonna sign.
I
up
t-
to
see,
be
I-
a connoisseur.
Nigga, I
He
took
knows
French in class.
everything
I took French
about
back
a
in the day.
female.
Thank you, Egypt.
You know everything
I
about
took
a
French
female.
a lot. I
Negative.
could school a lot of niggas. One day I'm gonna have a course where I'm having niggas pay, sign up online, and I'm gonna teach niggas how to be men with women because I see now a lot of men are actually another version of women with women, and that shit bothers me. You know what I'm saying? I am. I'm 33 years old, about to be 34. I work with men twice my age. And women run them, and they talk to me like that's a norm. Like, oh yeah, oh she's supposed to run you. And I'm looking at these motherfuckers.
That's
They
right.
look.
I hope they don't
That's
say
My
right.
nigga, it's sadly, but it's true. They talk
Who
like
run
this,
the
my
world?
nigga. And even when you look at TV and shit, you see shows where the woman just be running shit, and the man be sitting there all docile. But
TV?
nigga, I watch TV. I be Netflix and chilling all the time.
What's wrong with
So
that?
hold on. So
What's wrong?
what do you consider being docile and letting a woman run you?
What
is
I'm
it
saying
what
is-
it that you're seeing in the pattern that you identify.
Okay, I'm glad you asked. What I'm talking about is the typical woman. I believe in every household. It shouldn't be a man shouldn't be the designated leader just because he got the genitalia of a man. I'm thinking, but what I'm saying is a leader, man or woman, can't be unstable. You know what I'm saying? So if the person in that home is emotionally unstable, that motherfucker is not fit to be leader. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is more cases than not, the women proven to have a culture where it's accepted for them to be emotionally unstable. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is if that's the typical woman, then that person I feel like is not fit to be leader, my nigga. You know, that's
But
my
you
belief.
know what I'm upset about, or I'm tired of hearing, is the emotional unstableness.
It's a fact.
Now, hold on.
Okay.
Men tend to stomp on your heart,
Wow.
take you through a lot of shit.
Wow. That was a
And
bold statement.
And you take so much.
Ooh, not all men. We take.
Hold on. No, a female takes but so much.
Mm.
And then they pop goes the weasel. And then they unstable.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand.
I think.
Can y'all say something to this?
No,
Cause and reaction.
Exactly.
What it is.
Why do
It
all
is
women?
because that.
And reaction.
Wow.
It takes a
First time I came
long
on
time.
this show, we talked about this. Y'all remember? They
What?
said that the men cause
Cause and
all the
reaction.
instant
Yeah.
This is crazy though. This is crazy talk.
Yeah, I can't agree with that at all.
This is crazy talk. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Maybe we should talk about
It's the difference.
video head and titties again.
Nah, fuck that. Nah.
We need to
We want to talk about this real shit because it's a lot of brothers out here that's dealing with that. They dealing with women that's unstable and they don't know how to deal with the shit, bro. It's women out here don't even know how to deal with themselves.
There are men out here that are unstable too.
It's a lot of
Let's
bitch
not
ass niggas
forget
out here.
that.
It's a lot of bitch ass
Let's
I
not
niggas.
think
just
overall
put
we're
this
becoming
on
more
women.
emotionally unstable
Speak for
because.
yourself. I'm working every day to not be emotional.
No, I'm saying generally speaking. You
Oh,
know what I'm
okay,
saying? Men
got
and
it.
women, because it's like the way narratives are changing now when so many different things are kind of going towards a point where you can't really offend people or do this or do that. And, you know, you it's almost like if you say the wrong thing about the wrong person, it's almost blasphemous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Yeah.
can't even make a gay joke.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Or, like, I would never think that you couldn't joke about bullying. You know, you get bullied, you just fucking sucker
can't
back
joke
in the
about
day. Like
anything
now,
these days.
you joke about something and somebody don't like it. It's always like you're attacking them. Oh my God! Like,
But it's
what's
all
going
because
on?
it's a monetary gain behind these titles now that they place for us. Bullying.
People just sensitive as shit. Like, they have no backbones anymore. People have no backbones, male and female. Everyone is just overly sensitive to everything.
Yeah,
Boy, you-
Because,
really.
like James said, since
It's
when
just like-
did not accepting homosexuality mean that I'm homophobic or I'm gay bashing?
Wow,
Like,
it's
I just
crazy
don't
for you to
like it.
say
Leave me
that.
alone.
I say that all the time, and you call me homophobic.
You are homophobic.
Wow.
Listen,
That's
hold up,
so
time out,
true.
hold up, time out, time out,
That's
time out. First of
You
all,
did.
no, hold up, time out. No, stop. What I'm
No,
trying
I'm
to tell you,
agreeing with
no,
you.
oh yeah, but what I'm saying is, homophobic. Let's break it down, okay? Homo is homosexual. Phobic means the fear. I don't fear homos. So now we got that clear. Why am I still homophobic? Because I'm telling you that I'm pro heterosexual.
Hold on, but what I heard, there's a little thing about that, because I said the same thing a long time ago, and a whole bunch of LBGTQ LMNOPs came at me and was like, yo.
Hey, the
Oh
Q.
my
Yeah.
God.
It
Don't
was like,
forget the
yo,
Q, my
the
nigga.
phobic is not really what we think phobic means in that sense. So you think phobic is the fear, right? But they saying, nah, that's not it. It's in that phrase, supposedly, homophobic is not the fear of them being homosexual. It's just like the non-acceptance of it, some bullshit. So they basically changed the word to.
Exactly.
Right.
You
So
know
they
what?
did a
Narratives are changing,
they did a
definitions are changing.
Listen.
meaning, some shit. I don't even
Listen.
know what the word is, but
Yeah.
how you gonna just say phobic don't mean phobic no more?
Listen, but you know
Just
what?
to fit their narrative.
Wow.
I think most people at the end of the day, they will say whatever they want to say and come up with definitions of whatever they want to
Yeah,
say
yeah.
in order to fit whatever narrative they
Yeah.
Because now with the information age and instant access to everything,
Yeah.
all you got to do is get 3 motherfuckers to agree with you, and then everybody
And
think
then
it's
you
a
pa-
trend.
Yeah,
you pass
yeah.
So
it.
now it's a trend, and then motherfuckers go with trends. Everybody is
It's so true.
easily conform. Everybody's comfortable with conformity because you can get
Hell bent on
everybody-
doing
You
it.
can get a pat on the back instantly.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you just agree.
Yeah.
If you don't have to explain it and you can agree with it and get that endorphins pumping through your blood by somebody saying, yeah.
Like-
This
yes,
is human
bitch,
psychology
yeah,
right now from
yeah,
Cousin Cornbread now.
yeah,
Talk to
yeah.
the people,
yeah,
Cornbread.
so
The
I
hell
think
is you
I
talking
think the
about,
problem
right?
is that people are so used to now they can get instant gratification. They can go get a like
So many
on
different
Facebook.
ways.
They can get a like on Instagram. They can go live like everybody
You can
out
get a
here right
dick.
now.
You can get a video from a youngin'
You can
sucking
get a youngin'
dick
on
off the
sucking
humble.
dick, whatever you want to do instantly. So when you don't get that instant gratification,
even
now
serious
you
about
wildin'.
this one.
Now
Yeah.
you a hater. I don't like whatever. I don't like your music. Oh, you a hater. Nah, motherfucker, I just don't like your music.
Yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
like your hat. Oh,
Yeah.
you don't like my hat. You a hater.
Yeah.
No, I don't hate it. I just think that shit ugly.
Yeah,
It's not a big
yeah.
deal. Ugly's a word. It's
Right.
an adjective. It's used for other shit.
But see-
it's been out longer than I've seen your dumb ass hat. But that don't mean I hate your hat or I hate it. I just don't fucking like it. And I
Yeah.
don't have to.
It's
Yeah,
everything's
Thank you.
exaggerated to a point now where it's like, you know, I don't think for our generation, you know, we know the days before now, but the next generation coming up, like with these types of social times and different constructs and things that are evolving and morphing, I
Right.
can't imagine how things are going to be like from technology to the way that you look at homosexuality in schools and shit like that when, you know, over the
Right.
next 20 years.
Right.
It's going to be a lot of stuff that changes, man.
I call them Generation Nah. So we got Generation X. You got all these the name Generation
Generation what?
Nah.
Nah.
Because they fucked up.
Yeah.
Like ain't nothing. They came out with no kind of good nothing.
But that's why I
Yeah.
tell people, man, be careful when you calling people names that you don't even know the definition of and that you didn't even create. Because these motherfuckers will flip shit on you so quick. I was just telling them outside, it's a name, I forgot the name of it. I should have wrote it down, but it's a name they got now. They're giving it a clinical name now. And it's probably in every doctorate book or whatever that now men have menopause. It's now
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a
that's
thing.
what you was talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, and the thing about it is why I tell people all the time, stop going with the flow that America sets forth for
I
you.
always said that.
But women
Shit,
will
I-
say that
men
shit.
have-
On their periods and shit.
Yeah.
The
I don't
motherfuckers who drive you
believe-
crazy tell you that you got menopause. Get the fuck out of here, my nigga.
My thing is, if I can have a chemical imbalance in my body, why is it that you can't go through the same thing?
Yeah, my
It's
chemical
only-
imbalance
the
is
only-
called you.
Okay, well, whatever.
Part of it is because you don't give birth.
And you are my headache. You know? So my thing.
My motherfucking chemical imbalance is called pussy. That shit be chemically imbalancing me all the goddamn time.
Yeah.
Niggas done died over that shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no bitches died over dick.
The
Shit.
thing
That's
is,
such
the
a
whole-
lie.
Where they at?
the whole
Watch
world
ID
is-
dead.
channel. Go
The
ahead.
whole world is becoming very. Everything becoming. very
Plenty of bitches dead
unisex.
over some dick. Shit, you be lunch.
Unisex.
Bitches
Nah.
strung out like
Yeah.
crack off dick.
Bitches ain't no. So okay, if you had to put the hypothetical numbers out there, it's way more prisons and cemeteries filled with niggas that died over pussy.
Absolute 100% true.
Yes.
Hold
okay.
on. Can I go back to the menopause?
Oh, my
You
God.
really don't feel that some days you don't, or you're.
I'm just
when you get
bipolar
older,
though. I'm
when you get
bipolar.
older, it's
Everybody
like
know I'm bipolar.
when you get older, do you feel a change within your body?
Smoke though.
Still a chemical imbalance.
I get
Hold
a
on,
question,
you
man.
asking this to the men?
I don't know who's the oldest in here.
I don't know,
I
probably.
don't know. I'm the oldest at
Do
heart.
you feel a change in
I
your
got the
body?
oldest spirit.
I don't even know how old everybody is.
Menopause. Do you,
I'm
do you
Jesus
feel
age.
hot sometimes? Do you feel irritated,
I definitely don't get hot flashes. No, I do not.
moody?
I've been
Well,
told
that's
if
just
I,
how you
if I
feel
don't
'cause
drink
you're a
enough
woman.
sweet tea, I
That's
can
what I'm saying, dog. Y'all
Dead
women
ass.
are unstable, my nigga. Y'all crazy,
think I-
dog.
These
sugar
are
imbalance.
questions. This does not mean that we're unstable.
I didn't say it was unstable, but,
But
I
why
think
y'all
that's,
just
you know,
want to
funny.
admit it
No,
though?
I
Why
think,
y'all
I
want to
think
admit
that
it?
there's definitely
I'm not unstable.
There's definitely probably some validity to whatever the study is. I think the fact that they always try to tie shit back to women or back to the men, depending on which side it's on, they try to make everybody the same. Like, so you can call it.
But you
can name
are.
it some other shit. You don't have
And
to
that's
call
what
it
and
menopause.
that's interesting about how things are now, where you know, you got to share the bathroom and certain terminologies that we talking about. Like,
Yeah.
to me, I think to kind of have fun with what we talking about somewhat. Like, I don't understand cheating or we have issues with like the dick pic video because everybody else making up their own shit. I'm gonna make my own shit up too. The fuck. So
right,
if I
right.
just met you
Making
for
your
a
own
month on Facebook and you want to send me a picture of your titties, do it on Tuesday. The fuck? I don't
Titty
give a fuck
Tuesday.
about right. You're
Well,
not gonna tell me that a
Send
gay
me the
person
titties
can
and
say
the pussy. Taco
That
Tuesday
is,
and titty
you
pussy.
can't tell me a gay person
that's a
gonna say
hint,
they're
kind of.
offended because somebody says a
He's
term
hinting to someone
and somebody
out
gonna be
there.
offended of something that I like. Like we're not gonna pick and choose the sensitive shit based on how people feel or the title they have or who
I
they
think
associate with.
technology is more
Hell no.
advanced to where the tests are more advanced. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, what
I
test?
just,
Right.
Well,
What
the
test we talking about?
The
Who
homo
you
on,
test?
with?
no, on human beings.
They testing
itself.
homos out this
On
motherfucker?
human beings itself.
I mean,
Well, I'm going back to you. What you were saying. You were saying about menopause.
Okay, so you think now that the tests now are so advanced now they being
I think
They found
technology
menopause
is
in
more
medicine.
advanced that they see more things about human beings in life
But
than
E,
they did before.
But this is
That's
what I'm
true
saying.
to an
But
extent.
this is what I'm saying. That the undying belief in America's technology or just America period is what keeps people leading into misinformation.
No, that's just crazy. That's just people. You talking about people?
Nah,
on
I'm
the
talking
internet.
about this shit right here because I'm telling you right now. Men don't have no fucking menopause. I don't give a fuck what they say.
You,
I
I
don't
was
give a
saying
fuck
that.
what
Hold
they
on.
say.
You were saying that a lot of men were telling me that they weren't gonna come with a birth control for men, but they have that now.
Oh,
So
no,
Yeah,
anything
that's
is
different.
possible.
That's not
No,
even the same.
Anything is possible. That's what I'm saying.
That's
Hold
not
on,
even
what they
saying
gotta
the
do with
same.
menopause?
That's not
Because
even
what I'm
saying.
saying is a chemical.
Essentially, menopause is a chemical imbalance.
Exactly.
Bipolarism is a chemical
Hold on. We just
Imbalance.
I just want to keep menopause in the
kinda
context of a chemical
chemical
imbalance.
Getting pussy
due
is
to
a chemical
the
imbalance.
as menopause. in
But
a
it's the
sense.
natural process of a woman going through the life cycle, which triggers it. That's my point. The way it's not comparable to any.
What about people that are both bipolar and they're not women?
I'm about to say, what if they
What
are women?
triggers that?
That's two
Still-
different things.
It's
Whoa.
still like I don't see the difference.
I think that's a but my thing is
Well, I
when
think
We're
it's
so
all about-
close
that's-
in human
it's two
in human
completely
beings.
different-
that-
It's not even
I
comparable.
believe that we
We're
are
so
close.
in human beings that people don't really realize that.
But what they
Just
talking
like
about, what they
women will have chromosomes. Women have XX chromosomes.
Uh-uh.
Men have XY chromosomes.
Uh-uh.
How? We was talking about this in a group chat.
Yeah, go ahead and say
And-
that shit. 'Cause I told you I don't give a fuck what they try to say.
I pulled it up and I was researching it, and he was like, "Well, how is that a man was a female before I was born?" Yes, it's possible because a man is born with an XY chromosome, but the Y chromosome don't develop until later. So X is a woman.
That's why women are gods, and I want to see that
Biology
pussy pic.
by eating.
That
Yeah, so
that head
then-
video. Send me that shit, man. After the first date.
Oh man,
It's
said a lot
yeah.
about you, bro.
yeah, it's
But
something
does
that you
that
gotta look
explain
into.
the whole hermaphrodite thing?
Yes, absolutely. That explains
is a
men
hell of a
that
road
come
this
out and have
conversation is
female.
going down.
That explains
hell
men
of a
that come
road.
out with
Niggas
female
know.
Only she
tendencies.
would,
Hey,
right?
first of all,
That
whoever,
Only she
explains
would.
whoever
men
listening
that
to this,
comes
do
out
not
with
take
female
this
Only
as
she-
biology
I'm
information.
telling you,
explains
yeah.
that
I think the first lady got
Some
a thing
females
going
that
on
look
over
like
there with-
men. I'm just saying, like
But that don't mean. But
Nothing-
see, hold on, I gotta
Because
think about
I've
that.
heard that too.
What?
That they're all women until the Y chromosome.
That's
Yo,
true.
hold
That's
on,
true,
hold on,
that's
hold on.
fact.
100%.
Yo, hold on,
So
we gotta
my
call
thing
her.
is, if
We got a caller.
You gotta call.
Yeah. Call it. What it do? Holler at us. What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about the menopause. Well, I actually had two quick points. I wanted to talk about the menopause thing because I don't think it's necessarily male menopause, but I think it's more so the fact that men don't really tackle their feelings. Like,
okay,
that's more so the issue, and now they're trying to put a clinical name on it when that's not the case. It's just men don't deal with their emotions. They feel things we do, but they were taught that they can't speak about it.
they suppress
Hold
their
on,
feelings,
All right,
right?
now. Hold on,
They
can
were
you
taught
tell
to
us what your
suppress
name
their
is and where you
feelings.
calling in from, please?
I highly disagree.
Courtney calling from Maryland, from Lanham.
Yes,
all right now. Shout out to everybody in the ATL.
First of all,
I think she made a good point, though.
I know. I
I
definitely
think she
know.
made a good
What
point. I see.
ATL got to do with
He
it?
said ATL.
She said Landon.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
my
nigga, boy, you was watching ATL before you came here, wasn't you, boy?
I thought we had a new fan down
My
south
nigga,
and shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, we might be close as far as like man and women, the connection. But I'm gonna tell you right now, a real man ain't supposed to feel what a real woman feel. Okay, it's a whole different ball game.
Oh,
It's a
here
whole
we go.
different
Here we
ball
go,
game.
man. This is-
You ain't gonna
Please,
tell me
men
how to be a
feel-
man.
Men feel jealousy. Men feel anger.
Everything
men
a
get hurt,
female feels.
Men,
And you
men
know what?
feel all those things.
And you know what?
I'm with you, girl.
A man supposed to
agree.
check that shit at the door. Can I get an amen, fellas? Can
Hell no.
I get an amen, fellas?
And
But
A man-
because
a man-
y'all
He said
check
I'm-
that shit at
he
the
said I'm
door,
not
that's
gonna give
why
you
y'all
amen.
crazy as fuck.
I'm not.
That's
Nah.
why y'all
You
have
see, I ain't even say that,
suppressed
like-
feelings.
Listen.
That's the approach,
The thing about it is, y'all, the women have a social understanding that y'all can have carte blanche with y'all emotions to run them up. Men, the world will not allow men to make mistakes based off their emotions.
But,
But I
only,
think that's
And now
what, I think
that's
that's what
not.
she's saying.
I'm not refuting that. It's still that proves my point that
Yeah, it
that
does.
men are not
Yeah.
allowed to
She said that.
actually
We're
tackle
dealing
their
with it
emotions
better.
like we are.
We're
No, we're
dealing
not.
with it better.
You ain't.
Hey,
we got
hey,
to
no,
know, man. We live.
I agree with her because
Yeah, she
I
making
think
sense.
she makes perfect sense on that. But we know
Thank you.
we know Joe is not going to accept any of that shit.
Right.
And I
Joe-
don't want to keep y'all, but my second point was I was gonna say, you know what? Like I was unstable, but let me school you,
you was.
on. What
She probably still is
unstable
unstable. My
real
bad.
quick, okay?
Let's have a moment of silence. Go
I was
ahead,
unstable because
baby.
I didn't understand my power as a woman. A lot of times, our emotions are all over the place. We're not making the best choices because of what someone else has done to us. So that made me unstable. When I learned to own my power and to own who I am, that made me become stable. So it ain't nothing wrong with being unstable as long as you on the path to finding your stability.
Thank
That's
you.
right,
All
baby.
Well,
right
you
now.
know what, sister
Own
girl?
your shit, girl.
All right
Own your
now.
shit.
You know what,
All
super
right
sister
now.
soldier?
There we go.
Yes, bitch. Yeah.
You have a super,
bitch.
you have
Yes.
a super pro black spiritual days, sister. All right,
You do too,
We
my
love you,
brother.
baby.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
easy.
Love you, baby.
I think she made some
She
good points.
made a good
did.
She made good points.
She
I think that the fact that that men are taught as soon as you are that have the ability to cry to stop fucking crying and be a man.
Because you're supposed to, nigga.
Because
But
I
that-
think there's the suppression on that. She made a good point about people developing along, and I think as men get older, you realize that you probably do need to address those emotions and all
Okay.
that stuff. So then that starts coming out, and
Okay.
now it's probably looking like it's unstable because it wasn't your
No.
your
It
younger
wasn't
it wasn't
your-
your younger
no.
self that your
Absolutely.
phony ass.
Brett, Brett, let me break this down to you. Let me break this down. This is the difference between a man and woman dealing with emotions.
Okay.
We both-
Y'all out and y'all don't.
No, that's not what I'm about to say. Okay,
general.
good try. Good
Generally
try.
speaking,
Try
that
again.
has
That's
some,
not
has some
what it is.
accuracy
like,
to it.
like
but
you
go
know,
ahead, go
Leah
ahead.
said, try again. But what motherfucking when a woman can spew her emotions out in public, private, casual, whatever, in any setting, you know what I'm saying? And people will be like, given the circumstances, but mainly any circumstance, they'd be like, oh, she's just expressing herself, right? But what I'm saying is,
Or she crazy.
but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that a man can't be frustrated or can't cry. But what I'm saying is, a real man is going to do that shit in private. He ain't going to do that shit in public around people that can tell that story. You understand? A real man's supposed to cry in the privacy of his own
But
bathroom.
that's
Hold on,
how
but
you
do you-
feel. I don't feel that it makes them a real man because they cry in public.
private, or-
I feel it makes them
I mean,
a
if
real
somebody
man
die-
because they are able to articulate their hurt,
You can
their
speak
pain,
on it,
their
yes.
issues. And I feel that's a gateway to understanding who you are as a man
Mm-hmm.
and dealing with it and having a woman that can accept that
Yeah, that's good.
about you.
That's good.
because that shows the real person the real
I
person
wish I had
you
like
are.
a tambourine or something.
Hey, look, because I
What's
agree
that?
with you.
I give you
Listen,
a few.
hey,
I give you a
listen,
few.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
As the
I give you a few.
A special woman
I'm
can have
collecting at the end
that
of the show.
can have that window or that key to have that private moment.
I
with
want
you.
it.
But what I'm
I
saying
want
is
it.
every woman should not have that motherfucking that access to see you at that vulnerable state being a man. That's not something that every woman should have access
But
to.
but men need to understand that does not make you weak.
It doesn't.
That
Yeah.
makes you a human. It humanizes you.
Right. You
That
ain't
does
never
not
cried
make
in
you
front of a
weak.
bride.
And I
because you
agree.
had
I
your
agree
feelings.
with Egypt. So hold on. So Joe, why do you believe that? What makes that real by suppressing it and holding it
He
to you?
used
No.
And,
Okay.
like, so what?
Why using
Why does
absolutes
that
and shit?
come to the
Okay. Okay.
like behind? Why is behind the scenes make it real?
No, okay, because what I'm gonna tell you right now is, if we want to talk on a godly note, right? If you want to talk
No,
about,
we talk-
I believe, no, listen to it, nigga. What I'm saying is, if I feel like at the most vulnerable moments, when God speaks to me, He don't speak to me when I'm in a crowded room. He speaks to me when I'm by myself. So at my most vulnerable, I don't need to be vulnerable around a bunch of people, because at the end of the day, I was born alone and I'm gonna die alone. You feel me? So my most vulnerable don't need to be consumed by a bunch of people that don't understand my experience as being me. You feel me?
But what
does
does
that-
anybody's decision? What does anybody's
Why you think I care
like
if you
who?
cry
Yeah,
in
that's what I'm
public?
saying.
Nigga, I
Like
don't give a fuck.
I
why
don't
why
need- but-
shall you hold
The
your
machismo,
emotions
it's not- but I'm
inside
saying-
because of somebody's else, how you somebody else feels.
But see,
about
this
you.
is what I'm not.
Lord, I couldn't get that out.
I'm glad that women are trying asking questions, but I don't expect y'all to truly understand. You know what I'm saying? I know Hunter won't, but maybe Brad will. But what I'm saying is the machismo of a man, right? Is what I'm saying is, you know how women always say the male ego is fragile. You know what I'm saying? I said it all the time. So if it's fragile, that means it's important. You know what I'm saying? So no, what I'm saying
Yeah,
is
you twisted
listen what I'm saying. Because it's perception.
But do you know females question?
They deem it
about
as
men
fragile, but what I'm
a
saying is
lot
it's
if they have
important when men are
feelings?
dealing with men. The machismo of men, it's important, bro. Like when men are communing together, how we move together, how we interact with each other. It's based off a lot of it is based off machismo, the je ne sais quoi of every man. Every
Oh my
man
God.
has that allure that makes him a man. Y'all don't understand that, but we out here hunting. We hunting to provide. We hunting to get that pussy. We hunting. So what I'm saying is, while I'm hunting, I'm building every day. Every day I'm building. Y'all don't have to see me at my most vulnerable. Y'all not supposed to. Only the Most High is. And what I'm saying is, if a woman has that access to that, that's a special woman to me, and and I will give her that access. But I'm saying is, if y'all think that everybody is supposed to see y'all cry, then that's just y'all belief, and that's cool. But what I'm saying is, there's also strength in my perspective as well. That's what I'm saying.
So do you think that? So you bring the godly part into it?
Because
So
that's
do
a
you-
vulnerable time. When you're crying, that's vulnerable,
I
right?
get that. So do
Yeah.
you? So do you
can't
believe
stop
that
it, right?
that women don't have that same? They don't hold that in the same respect for privacy as being vulnerable.
They don't have
as
to.
men, but why not? Why do you think that godly moment is only reserved for men? Like that's the part I don't.
That's a great
That's
question.
that's the part I want to.
But this is what I'm saying. But okay,
No,
why?
I'm not saying it's wrong. I just want to know. So
Okay.
you're saying, you bring the godly part into it.
No, yeah.
And saying that's when you're most vulnerable, so you're supposed to hold that for you and your connection.
Okay.
So does the women not have that connection, or they got a different connection?
No. Okay, that's a great question.
Yeah.
That is a great question.
I like,
Well,
you a smart dude. I like to hear you talk.
yeah. Okay, my nigga.
All
I
right
appreciate
now.
that. Respect. Okay, well, this is what I'm saying. All right, I'm speaking of a leader. I'm speaking as a leader.
Okay.
I'm not speaking as an average man. Okay? I'm speaking as a leader. So what I'm saying is, if I'm leading a household, right, the people that's following me or that's under me, they have to believe in me every day. So what I'm saying is, every day I'm not going to be as strong as I would like to be. I might have a weak moment. I will grant myself that. But what I'm saying is, there are probably going to be more moments I struggle than not, but that's not for the world to see. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm perfecting the craft of leadership. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't see how's that synonymous with leadership.
listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you about. Okay, tears can be perceived in different ways. If y'all, everybody in this room right now might perceive tears as strength or might perceive tears as normal, but
Some
we talk
people see it as weakness.
I understand that.
I
so
understand
so
what you're
what I'm
saying.
saying, but what I'm saying is, I'm not even saying that that's right. I'm saying that for the misconceptions, why even have the misconception? Have your vulnerable time with your God, because anytime I'm crying, I don't need nobody to tell me it's all right.
Yeah.
I need God. I need that interaction with God. And a lot of times, a woman is going to do with a nurturing thing. She's going to console you and make you feel good, and that's great. But sometimes I don't need to feel that. But sometimes I need to feel this interaction with the Most High, and that's not something that I need to share with the world. So that's why I keep my stance as a man, as a godly man, of saying that some vulnerable things is not supposed to be out for the world's consumption. Because
Right, I can agree with that to a certain extent. I'm just saying you being vulnerable with a woman doesn't mean that, like, I don't understand some of the things you're tying it to and correlating it to. Like, you can be crying with
which
the woman,
aspect?
like, as far as her trying to tell you everything's going to be okay, everything's going to be all right. She might just listen and watch you cry. She just might be a shoulder. It don't mean that she always has to kind of nurture you through what you're crying for.
Nah,
You
but-
could be
okay,
people cry for different reasons.
I think he did come out and say, like, I mean, it's gonna only be shown to the people that he cares about, which
Yeah.
is
And
his
if that,
woman.
it's no problem.
But
with
okay,
that.
ladies, let me ask y'all.
Hold on,
If a
but
man
real
y'all
quick,
love
real
is
quick before you move on.
no, I want to
So
you moving on.
is it reserved though? Is your opinion about that reserved for men? But what's the woman's role in that same scenario where she's crying? So y'all in the same scenario, she cries out, you hold yours in. Why is it that it's free for her to cry out? And
Because this is okay, and that's another great question. If you talking about a leadership, bro, this is why I'm saying the grunt of a leader, the weight is something that most people can't bear. So what I'm saying is, if my woman is believing in me every day, is her man and her leader, right? I feel like it's not a moment that comes that she should feel like she can cry to me. She can cry because you know why? I'm that strong man. You can come cry on my shoulder. It ain't gonna knock me. I'm a rock. But this is what I'm saying. If I'm crying just as much as she crying, then how much is her belief gonna be in stone? And this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm not talking about the initial thing. I'm talking about things are like a pebble. You keep doing shit. All of a sudden, they start to crack. The perception of you starts to crack. So what I'm saying is, bruh, what I'm saying is, it's a man supposed to express his emotion. But I'm saying is the difference between a man is hold on. A difference between a man and a woman is a man supposed to have the emotional fortitude to have construct to how he works out his emotions.
That's true at all whatsoever.
He
I think
reflects
everything a
it.
human being
Yeah.
does off learned behavior. You ain't taught that shit as a man or woman, you ain't gonna have it.
But that's my hold up. But this is what I'm trying to tell you.
Emotional
No.
dexterity isn't based on sex.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you.
based on how you raised.
Let's talk about the average right now. If you want to talk about the average raising of the man, the boy, the average raising of the woman. Okay, so the boy is never, even if it's a full household or not, the woman still socially and still teaching from the mother is still going to have a lot more emotional leadway. You know what I'm saying? And then what I'm saying is, if a boy is growing up with a man is not going to teach a boy how to be emotionally unstable. A man is going to teach a boy how to have structure emotionally, because he knows that you could die as a man from being emotionally unstable. It's the risk is a lot higher. You know what I'm saying?
Right, so, but that means you have to understand your emotions when you're angry, when you're sad, when you this, when you can lose your life making decisions in them emotional states.
Man or woman, but my point is, there are laws that defend women. There's social constructs that defend women that don't defend men.
Right, but that's man-made law, though.
But we living under it, though. We live and die under it.
Right, so that's why some of the things that you're using as points are man-made, though.
No,
and it's
but
not universal.
No, it's no.
Human emotions are human emotions.
Yeah, but I can't talk about what they doing overseas. All I can talk about is what we doing in America. So what I'm saying is,
overseas.
Nah, because you said universal is around the world.
I'm talking
But
about
he didn't say that.
He said universal. He used
He like in the universe, not
superior. Yeah,
necessarily.
it's like that's not more absolute or true than just being something that's a
But
perspective.
that's something that we always
okay,
heard.
okay.
I mean, I can understand what you're saying. That's something that we've always heard in a
Right, that's-
household,
We
a
was talking
stable
about this
household.
earlier.
Yeah, man supposed
Challenges
to do
some of
this
the
here.
narratives. Some of
But
these
I
narratives
like a
gotta
man that's
evolve.
vulnerable. So.
I mean, like
Nah, but I like my bad.
And I understand where you're coming at when if a man is always crying and shit. and you
Yeah,
feel like,
that's
man,
all I'm
young.
saying.
We ain't
Go
talking
and
about
get that paper. I don't care what you saying, Joe.
That's all I'm saying.
Crying.
That's all I'm saying, because I can see how a woman would look at that like, damn, nigga, this Tuesday. You was crying Sunday. How many times you gonna cry this week?
Right.
Nigga, we ain't even
I
made the
think you
Wednesday.
need therapy.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that man should feel comfortable doing it. I feel like that man should feel like, you know what? My
But
father didn't show me how to
that's
do
part
this.
of
It
the
just
stuff that
takes
don't add
a
up
lot.
to me.
It should
How do
take.
you-
It takes a lot for a man to just break
But
down.
you
and
said
be
like the
vulnerable in front
father
of-
establishes emotional structure in the kid's life.
I believe that.
But how you don't have it yourself, and you gonna teach it? Like how you have limitations to how you can express your emotions, which are tied to spirituality. But a woman is like, you're supposed to cry on my shoulder.
I wasn't-
That's
but
not
that's
balanced.
not-
That's what I'm saying. It's not absolute or true or
But
universal.
you said it was limitations. I didn't say limitations. I said structure. I'm saying
That's what I'm saying. It creates a limitation. Like
no. Listen, what I'm saying. It's like Cyclops, the X-Men. This nigga shoots a beam from his eye, right?
Mm-hmm.
Without the motherfucking the visor, this nigga can't even hold his head up. The nigga just shooting everywhere, right? That's how women are with their emotions. Men have the visor. We can turn that motherfucker on to maximum. We can turn that motherfucker to medium to small.
whenever
That's how we supposed to
Hey,
be.
Cornbread, whenever he started making my points for me,
How did I make my point
said
for
like
you,
a
bro?
visor.
I'm trying to tell you that men
'cause
supposed to have visors.
that analogy was terrible. That's why.
It's
But see,
not-
you don't
I
believe
think
that a
it's
man
more-
should be a leader, though.
I'm
Every
just-
man's supposed to be a leader.
I don't think so. Leadership has to be learned as well. That's another point you make.
Yeah.
A woman can lead a man in a relationship.
I believe that too, but I believe
So
every
if-
man should have took a leadership class, and if you haven't, that's because you ain't had no daddy. That's why, and that's what I'm saying. But don't. But that's what I'm saying.
leadership class.
Don't because the playing field is not what it should be.
Uh-huh.
Don't allow subpar behavior to become a norm. What I'm trying to tell you is the core of a man is supposed to be a leader, bro. The core.
I'm saying I disagree with that.
Okay, but this is what I'm trying to tell you, my nigga. If I'm sitting there, what leader have you ever seen that was successful in war and on a basketball sports team that was emotionally unstable? No.
I'm not saying that. I agree that that's true for you to be that level.
Until the day women start teaching other women how to be emotionally stable, then we can start saying that women.
I've seen coaches that were emotionally unstable.
But that's why
you saw who?
Men coaches that were emotionally unstable.
Like Coach Knight at Indiana was.
Young, he's crazy.
Oh, you talking about basketball coaches?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
Okay, that's that.
I'm like,
you crazy motherfucker.
He just missed the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, y'all. Like, really?
Hey, nigga,
she missed you with that one.
Hey, yeah, cause my coach came to mind too, nigga. I had a young.
Crazy.
This nigga was wilding like shit on the sideline, nigga. He's like, pass the ball, nigga. I was like,
yes.
damn, nigga.
No, but as far as leadership and those different
Shout out to
roles,
Sean.
and you talk about being successful, I think all of those men still had to learn that shit though. They just didn't come to them because they were men. They learned how to be good in wars or lead men in these different areas and stuff like that.
So you saying
it definitely comes with experience.
You got to learn that shit.
You got to learn it, but what I'm saying is, at a certain age, okay, let's keep it on a realistic level. A lot of boys are being raised without a steady father in the home. Okay, now would y'all agree or disagree that at a certain age, you don't have no excuse no more. You have to learn how to lead yourself. At the least, you gotta learn how to lead yourself.
Life
should be a
does
natural
not
instinct,
come with a handbook. So yes, absolutely.
Yeah. But see,
absolutely.
But the problem about lack of fathers is boys turn into men and they don't understand that now the accountability is
they
on
miss
them.
lessons and kind of guidance and coaching.
But who's raising them to show them that they don't need to have a sense of accountability?
Why we just
Well, let's have a sense of accountability in the attack of the black home, though. Don't just say women raising them that way. They are, but if the man not there, whose fault is that?
But the man could be there and still not teaching their child.
That too. We talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
So
My
it's
brother
different
used to tell me-
situations.
My brother used to tell me, when I was younger, I would get upset. And I was on some old after school special shit like, I don't have my father around, so I'm sad and all this shit. My brother was like, shit, your father ain't shit anyway. Or she would be like, I remember one time I didn't know I changed the oil in my car. Right? And I was like, if my father was around, then I would know. She was like, that nigga ain't never had no car.
Damn.
Right? So y'all talking about the presence of the father in the home, the presence of this.
We laughing, but those are
right. But it's real life. Like every
man,
man, just because he, like you said, just because he got the genitalia, it doesn't mean that they're a leader. It don't mean they can teach you shit. They might be teaching you wrong shit.
That's true.
Like,
That's my point.
I got friends who beat their wives or beat their girls because that's what they saw growing up. That's not a good example. Their father was there. Their father was an alpha male. He was the quote unquote leader, but they beat the fuck out of the wife. So that's what he do.
That's what he does.
Example.
Learn behavior.
And there's so many different
different
dysfunctional
ways to
behaviors
That's a good way to
that
put it.
are
That's a
factored
good
into
way.
these.
And every leader is not necessarily even a good leader. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can
Oh my
assume
God.
a leadership
I like that.
position.
I
you
like
can
that.
assume leadership positions all day. Just like we got Trump right now.
Oh, nigga,
Nobody following this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Everybody like, dude, who this clown up?
Yeah.
But guess what? To the world, he's our leader. You know what I'm talking about? And he's assumed that position by whatever he's done.
Yeah.
And however he got there, he there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that sometimes people look at it, you know, you talked about, I think there's alpha male that take the leadership role.
woman,
and there's
basically,
beta male that take leadership positions as well. You know what I'm saying? And so depending on who you get up there.
I would like to see the success rate of those beta
Right,
males
but
leading,
but
though.
they there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
But they're
Some
there. It's
some
a
people
lie.
show,
I got you. I seen
some
them,
people
son.
show as certain types of males or certain types of people, but underneath in practice, they not necessarily that type
Right.
of person.
Yeah.
That's who Bush
yeah.
Jr. was. That's what I call him.
Oh yeah.
The second Bush.
Well, see, that's the problem,
But I don't
though.
want to go too far in the politics.
But women, that's the problem with women. Stop having babies by these niggas that ain't shit. You need to stop having babies by these niggas that ain't built for shit.
Right.
Y'all
Like,
motherfuckers
men
stop
is
having
not
these babies.
responsible for where they nut at. Like what?
Wow, really? We let y'all know it's about to go. We tell y'all.
Pull out, motherfucker. Use the condom.
You supposed to hop
Oh my
on.
God.
Joe is my favorite. He won't get it. He won't get it.
Hey, Brad, go ahead, Brad. That ain't true, Brad.
Yeah, it is.
I love women, Brad.
You have like the most. You have an awesome ability to take whatever the fuck it was. Like nobody, you can be like, yo, I'm a twist
And
this
turn
shit.
it into something else.
But it be fun. It's funny.
Yeah.
Woman man's fault.
Yeah.
No.
And he always say, Hunter, I don't see why you don't agree with me. I'm like, nigga, because you ain't making no
Dog,
fucking
but
sense.
I'm the only. See, I'm the realest voice because I've been around, and I know we all been around. We at a certain age, we all got jackets, we all got resumes.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I've been around. I know women ain't accountable about shit. I done seen women destroy niggas' lives and be like, it was that nigga fault. And I'm like, what, nigga? Like, so I've seen that consistently. So now that I know that that's a norm, I'm not gonna be the nigga that's gonna be saying, "Yeah, girl, more power to you, dude. Keep the unstableness, sister." No,
You're
fuck that.
exaggerating too much. Man.
Nah, nigga, you a crazy bitch apologist. That's your he apologized for crazy bitches.
I don't even know what that is. You ever heard of that before?
That's it. I know.
Nigga said crazy bitch apologist.
If America make it up, it's real. But if Joe make it up, it ain't real. That's that bullshit.
And you should definitely put that on a t-shirt.
He's a crazy bitch apologist. I'm trying to tell you.
hilarious.
Bitches do crazy shit. He be like, you know what? Some guy did that to her. I'll be like, nigga,
What was the other one?
fuck outta here.
Come quick.
Come
come again, nigga. Not quick.
come on,
I ain't
come
quick
on,
with mine. I'm again.
Just saying,
But,
I hear you. I hear you.
Alright.
So you said Hunter apologized for all the crazy.
Dog, if you haven't been
Like, how
watching,
you just go to that
if you
extreme
haven't been
with it?
watching, hey dog, you should see our group chat. It be crazy bitches all the time. This nigga be like, oh yeah, Fabulous here. He's ruining
Hunter
Emily.
They're like, yeah.
What? He's Fabulous ruining Emily.
I have no idea.
Emily pushed this nigga to knock her teeth out. Nigga, nobody's talking
That's what
about
I'm
that.
saying. See?
He
You
always
had-
blame the
Nobody's
woman.
talking
Right.
about that.
You blame
Right.
the
And
woman for
and you want me to vouch for what the fuck you
Nah,
said.
man, I just want you to
Everything.
just understand that
And
men have
according
struggles too.
to Joe, men have no accountability.
That's not true.
He blames women for everything.
That is not true.
Everything
I
is the
resent
woman's
that. I
fault.
resent that. I
But,
love
mean,
women. I come from
everything.
women.
I know I have been through a lot in my
I love
youth
women.
by men that tried to a man that tried to destroy me, and it was like,
What did
wow,
you do to him? What did you do to him?
Didn't want to be with him.
How did you say it?
He about to twist
I can't
this
take it
all
no
back
more.
on.
You said that right in the middle of sex, didn't you? Say, that's it. It's over. It's over, Benny.
He doing the same thing that y'all said earlier when they talked about how women go
That's
crazy. or
and
whatever.
that's why I do the
And he
shit.
said, and y'all say, oh well, the man did some shit to him.
Yeah, thank you.
So he doing the same thing.
Thank
y'all
you.
got to give him a little bit of leeway.
Thank you, Brad. And that's all I ask from you.
This
I don't know
That's
what
all
the
I
fuck he just
asked.
said. What did he
Look
say?
at- Look at your
So,
mind
Corbin
spinning like a wheel.
No, I'm saying that he took the accountability and put it back on the women. That's what he be
Yeah.
trying. He'll
That's-
do that.
thank
Just like when
you.
earlier when we
He
talked
gets
about
me, man.
when women will say, "Well, I burned this house down because he lied to me." Or whatever, you burned his house down. You committed the crime.
Right.
But if it's her, it's not his fault.
No, it's
But he
not.
doing the same thing, but just for the pro man. I feel it.
Thank you. Thank you, Brad.
It has a great dichotomy too.
Brad,
y'all.
you know what,
Both of
Brad?
them, but even if the woman, when the woman says that
Look at-
isn't
at-
true
It's
just
still
because you
wrong.
feel that way.
No, it's still-
And bitch, you gonna be held accountable for that shit.
It's wrong when they do it, but he should be able to do it too.
Thank you. Thank
that's
you,
the
Brad.
case,
Thank
Equal
you, Brad.
opportunity,
But some of that
wrong
shit
there.
don't
I'm
be
just-
Like you
true.
say, it's not me, it's
he
you,
just-
bitch.
But wait, but like
I
he
still don't.
just
I don't
said-
agree. I don't necessarily agree with that.
But he just
What I tell you?
said
What I tell you?
he just said to stop having sex with women, to stop having sex.
I said
with
babies.
women,
I said
babies.
babies.
Yeah, with fuck boys.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
talking to.
we wouldn't get pregnant by fuck boys if fuck boys wasn't if men weren't nutting in us.
So you letting fuck niggas nut you?
but wait,
You're letting that
But
happen.
I'm saying that because you're blaming the woman for getting pregnant, but you're responsible for your own
A
dick.
fuck nigga is going to nut in you.
But,
He's supposed
but a
to.
man is still responsible for his own dick. You can't be mad that you got a bitch pregnant and the
No.
bitch pregnant now.
No, listen, what you're
And-
missing the
and-
point. You're
and
missing the
now all
point.
of a
A
sudden it's-
fuck
it's
nigga
her
is
fault.
going to have a baby by. You know why? Because nobody else would. So the nigga,
No,
the nigga's
no.
going. A fuck nigga is
It's
trying
another
to.
extreme.
I'm gonna tell you what a nigga.
That's what I'm saying. It's
No,
like
no,
Another
no,
extreme.
I'm gonna tell you what a fuck
points.
nigga told me one
No.
time. A fuck nigga told me I had a baby by this bitch, so I know that I'm always connected with this bitch until I die.
That is so true.
Thank you, E.
I've heard
Still,
that.
Fuck nigga
who's-
shit.
I've
But
heard that.
Right,
before.
men and women
I've
do
seen
it.
that
Right.
before.
That's some
because
fuck nigga shit.
They call leeches. That's what they do.
Come on.
They
Right, ain't nobody
leech
say
on
that don't
females.
happen.
Come on.
Ain't nobody say that.
Men and
don't-
women trap people. With
Right,
babies.
all the time.
It
That's
ain't
one
nothing
way
but
to
trapping
keep
people.
people.
What's more common? What's more
Don't
common,
blame it
Brad?
on the woman. Don't say
Right, it's 50-50.
Brad,
Stop
it's
doing it. Take
50-50.
responsibility.
Right, how is it not?
My thing is, my grandmother always said,
It's 50-50.
yeah,
Niggas
that a man
trapping
can walk away with their pants up, but you lift it with a baby. But when I constantly heard that, I used to go and get my own condoms
You have to check
You are
yourself.
not gonna get me pregnant. That's why I only have one child.
Again,
But you're not gonna get me
You said
pregnant.
that's why you got what?
One child.
Oh.
You. I'm not having no
But you
5,
not
6
talking about
child because
condom,
of
but you telling a
mistake.
nigga not to nut in you. So you not even letting a
I'm
nigga wear a
saying
condom. You not even
take
telling a nigga to wear the condom.
accountability for, like, I'm saying I hate when niggas get mad that they get a female that they didn't want pregnant, but they didn't take the proper precautions as an
Right.
individual.
That's a two-way
for
street,
their own
man.
But I think that's
sexuality,
on
but
two.
That's a
for that
two-way
not to
street.
happen.
That's all I'm
It
saying.
is.
It's a two-way street, man and
It is.
woman on that
It's
shit.
different
All
when
this
you
trying
tell
to
me you have a
flip-flop
condom
things.
on, but you really don't. And then you get me pregnant.
He hit you
No,
with the
trick
Bill Cosby.
bullshit.
Hold on,
He
you
hit
can't
with the
feel the
sleepy
condom?
dick.
No, you
bullshit.
can't. If you're drunk, no, that's not
bullshit.
bullshit.
She about to say
That's
if
it.
you drunk.
If you were drunk and the lights
First
was
of all-
off, that's why I have sex with the lights on.
Oh, you trying to
Hunter say you.
Yes.
Hunter
You
say
behind
you
these
knew it
like-
was on. Hunter say you knew it was off.
First of all, how could you feel?
ain't never seen me put
and
it on
then,
in the
hold
first
on,
fucking
I'm
place.
not. This is gonna be on Facebook,
I
and
was
I ain't
thinking
trying to be
terrible.
nasty. But if a female
You
is
see me put
really
this
juicy
motherfucker on.
down
I ain't even
there,
open it yet.
huh?
That's
Come on,
all
say
I'm
it
saying.
again.
Hey, yo,
Go ahead,
bro.
Edie. What you talking about? If she
Nah,
juicy, if the pussy
E
juicy,
already
what
know you was
happened?
going with that. We run out of
I
time
ain't even
anyway.
feel like going
We
there.
run out of time anyway. E, if it's juicy down there, if you could just fall and
So you saying that
explode.
you can't tell if he wearing a rubber or not?
Some
Whose
females
fault is
can.
that?
She saying the pussy
No,
so wet she don't know the rubber.
my thing is not at that moment, and you tell me you have it on, and I see you have it on, and then you take it off in between sex. It's his fault. He tricked me.
One stroke.
Yeah, that shit.
Go all the way out the
Take
way.
it off.
He take it off
He's
with one
about to
swipe.
come, and then
He
yes, niggas do that. You just said
They do
you
do
know
that.
trick
They
guys.
do do
You right,
Yes.
you right, but I'm just saying, was it a? It had to
happened.
been a smooth swipe off though. He had to be like, yeah,
Yeah, and
flip
that
off.
Can
comes
it
with
fit the fucking rubber?
experience.
Like,
Yeah.
Dog,
Cut it
this
out.
nigga got
That's not even how
skills. He
condoms work.
practiced that move, dog.
I mean, you don't have to practice if it's in the dark. So make sure you have a night light.
Hey yo, on that note, hey yo, on that note, dog, we gonna have to eat. We have to leave on that note, son. Hey yo,
Make
another
sure you have a
another
nightlight,
list
man.
show.
Episode 39.
Don't
I
let
think
him
that's what this
trick
one
you.
is.
Yeah.
Cousin cornbread.
Bread in the house again.
It's 50-50.
Yeah. No, and look, and bitches out here trapping niggas way more than
Shut
niggas
up,
out here
it's
trapping.
50-50.
The fuck out of here. Ain't no
It's always
50-50. Them
bitches.
bitches out here me
Always.
tooing it up. Get the fuck out of here.
Ah,
We easy though. Holla next week.
Good night.
No.